say, can they be that close? Just let me state for the record, we're giving love in a family dose. We are family. Hey, I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Sing it to me. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. We are family. Get up, everybody, and sing. Living life is fun, and we just begun to get our share of this world.
Good afternoon. Please keep yourselves on mute and please welcome Greater Metro West Conference Chair Jennifer Budlow.
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our very own GMW Lions Lounge. My co-chair, Susie Brush, and I are so overwhelmed that there are so many women from Greater Metro West in attendance. We are actually one of the largest contingents here with 219 attendees. We are so very proud to represent the most committed and the most passionate and philanthropic women in the Metro West community. It has been my honor to be involved in this extraordinary Jewish community since 1991. Since I became a Lion, I have attended almost every local event for the Lion of Judah and as many international conferences as I possibly could. Why do I do this? Because when lions get together, it's the most spiritual experience. We practice tikkun olam and we don't stop. Not even for a pandemic could the lions stop from continuing their work to repair the world. So thank you for your generosity and for your caring and commitment to our community and the world at large. We also have one of our very own Lions to thank for this incredible learning experience over the past 2 days. It is my very special pleasure to introduce to you my dear friend and yours, the National Co-Chair of the 2021 International Lion of Judah Conference, Jane Wilf.
Thank you, Jen. Being at this conference with thousands of women from around the world has been truly amazing. There's nothing like coming home to Greater Metro West. We have welcomed women from every single one of the 146 federations in America, as well as Lions from Israel, South Africa, Australia, Mexico, Guatemala, the Netherlands, Spain, Portugal, and more. It is my honor to be one of you, a Greater Metro West Lion. Thank you all for being here and spending a few hours yesterday and a few hours today with all of us. I can't tell you how special it is that you all are here. Our MCs for this program are none other than our Women's Philanthropy President, Michelle Landau, and our Vice President for Major Gifts, Shari Broder. Michelle and Shari, take it away.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Jen. I am moved already, and we just are getting started. These past 2 days of learning have been so inspiring. The only thing missing was seeing each of you along the way, which is why I have personally been so looking forward to this time together in our own Greater Metro West Lion Lounge. So let's raise our Lion cups and toast to being together. See if I could do this. We want to give a very special welcome to some new faces, the daughters, granddaughters, and daughters-in-law who have joined us today. We also have a few special guests, young women who are emerging as leaders and have already made an impact in our community. We are so happy to have you with us. We also welcome Dov Ben-Shimon, our Federation's Executive Vice President and CEO, Rebecca Pollock, Vice President of Development, and Diane Bax, Women's Philanthropy Director. Today, we're going to have some fun with a GMW quiz show, followed by a very special Lion Pin moment. First, Shari and I are playing the role of game show hosts. We are your Pat Sajak and Vanna White. Hey, Shari, who's Pat and who's Vanna?
I'm Vanna, of course. We want to give ourselves time to get to know each other. So in a few minutes, we will head off in a small group to our Lion's Den breakout rooms. And we promise time for all of us to chit chat together before we leave.
But first, what's a party without some photos? So welcome to the GMW photo booth. Get your photo props ready from the gift box you all should have received a few days ago. Or if you don't have the props handy, use your jazz hands or just wave. Since this is our first ever virtually limitless Lion Conference, we're going to do 2 poses together and take some screenshots for posterity. Show us your greater Metro West Lion spirit. And remember, we're going to go through all the pages here, so take some time. We're going to take some time. Everybody ready? For the first pose, everyone smile. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, smile. As the pictures are being taken, I want you to start to think about the prop switch. What are you going to do next? I personally am in love with this new cup, so that's going to be my next prop. Are you ready? Our next shot, on the count of 3, it's going to be freestyle, Vogue, anything you want. Ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. I have to learn to live with the silence for a little while. All right, Shari.
Everyone look gorgeous. It's time for a couple rounds of Lion Trivia. Feel free to use the chat function to test your knowledge of our community as we launch the GMW quiz show.
We're going to ask some questions and see how well you do. Okay, first question. Type in the chat, how many lions do you think we have in Greater Metro West? Let's see, any good guesses here? 475, 450, 219, 420. I feel like we have a lot of experts here who are, 219, 250. You guys are in the know, many of you. Well, the answer is 450 Greater Metro West Lions and growing. And did you know, as Lions, we raise $5.5 million for the annual UJA campaign each year. Wow, I am truly inspired by all of you.
It's a fact that GMW Lions love to travel. We love going on missions to see our Federation work around the world. Can you believe in the past few years alone, we took women's missions to Mexico, Morocco, Israel, Austria, Slovakia, and Alabama, to name a few. Where would you like to go next? Put it in the chat. Cuba, Israel, Alaska, anywhere outside my house. Lots of Cuba, Dubai, Greece, Berlin, Memphis, Israel, Manhattan. That'd be nice.
I'm ready to go with all of you. Good places for us to be together and something to look forward to. Next question. Which mitzvah project did you hear about at the conference that our Federation will be doing? Terry Friedman, our chair of the Center for Volunteerism, do you have the answer?
Yes, I do. Dignity Grows, the period poverty initiative created by Lions in Hartford, Connecticut. Our teens will help launch this project in Greater Metro West as part of Community Mitzvah Month in April. We are excited to bring this project to Greater Metro West and help provide personal hygiene products to clients of our partner agencies. Stay tuned for more info on how to support this initiative.
Thank you, Terry. I really look forward to participating in this meaningful project. Next to last question. Greater Metro West is definitely our forever home. But if you are somewhere other than New Jersey right now, type in the chat where you are. This prestigious trophy will go to someone. Florida, Florida, Long Island, Florida, Vail, Colorado,
Does it count if
Florida.
I'm like in a tropical beach in my own mind?
Scottsdale. Now we're talking.
I think that might be our winner.
I think that's our winner.
Amy Block, you're going to get this beautiful gold trophy. Awesome. So now for the final round in this quiz show. I am so proud to have endowed my Lion of Judah gift and become a Loge this year. How many women in Greater Metro West have joined me in making sure their Lion gift continues after their lifetime? How many Loges do we have in Greater Metro West? 200, 200, 125, 250, 120. I have to say, you people are pretty well educated. I'm pretty impressed with all of you. Well, I am very proud to say that the answer is 228. We have 228 Lions who have currently endowed their Lion gift. And I know that that number is only growing. So wow, this was some quiz show. Thanks, Shari. I think we should pitch this concept to the TV networks, don't you?
No.
Well, it was fun anyway. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Susie Brush, Greater Metro West Conference Co-Chair.
Thank you, Michelle and Shari. That was great. We have an incredible range of women here today. Some of us have been Lions for decades and some for just a few weeks. Let's find out who's been a Lion the longest. If you're a Lion, hold up one of your Lion props, or you can use your hand and keep holding it up or keep your hand up while I read some of the statements, and let's see where we go. Keep it up if you've been a Lion for at least 1 week. Now, how about at least 1 year? Wow. 5 years? Who's been a Lion for 10 years? Anybody 15 years? Wow, it's amazing. How about 20 years or more? Wow, we're so lucky to have you in our community, and thank you all for your leadership. It's amazing. During these past difficult months, as we face the COVID-19 pandemic, I've been so moved to see that our community has not shut down. We're delivering critical social services to those in need, and our work has inspired others to join our Lion Pride. During this campaign year, we've already welcomed 14 new Lions. For many of us, wearing the Lion pin is a symbol of our commitment to the Jewish community. Each of us has our own unique story, and my pin has a deeply personal meaning. I come from a Federation family where gifts to the annual UJA campaign were never a question. As Holocaust survivors assisted in their journey to freedom by Federation, these gifts of tzedakah were a firmly rooted responsibility which my parents instilled in me and my brother. For years, my parents gave a family gift to UJA. My mom, however, a true feminist at heart, felt it was important to support the women's department separately, and when she was able, she began to also give her own gift. She believed that the power of women working together to repair the world was limitless, and when she was able to give at the Lion level, she was grateful and she was proud. In 1997, after realizing my mom never had a Lion of Judah pin, my brother and I purchased it for her 65th birthday. We realized that we couldn't find any other sort of gift that would carry as much meaning, and she loved it and she wore it with pride. My mom died in 2006, and I promised myself that when I was able to become a Lion of Judah, I would wear her pin to honor her legacy. There was only one problem. When I became a Lion 8 years ago, I couldn't find her pin. I searched high and I searched low for years, but no luck. It seemed to have just vanished. Finally, 2 years ago at the Lion of Judah conference in Miami, I gave up and I bought my own pin, which I'm wearing now. I felt it would still honor my mom and her legacy, and I'm grateful to have it. Fast forward to this past October, when I was preparing for our daughter Jolie's wedding and wanted to give her a pair of gloves that my mom wore at her own wedding, along with a special handkerchief to carry down the aisle. Both have been stored in this blue bag in my closet for the last 15 years. I have looked through this bag countless times over the years, yet it wasn't until that very day that I felt something squished between some of the gloves at the bottom of the bag. When I looked closer, I saw, to my great surprise, that it was this small box. And when I opened the box, what was inside but my mom's Lion of Judah pin? It had been in my closet, in this bag, in its original box, with the birthday message I had written all along. And the card reads, "Dear Mom, we chose to honor your special day with this Lion of Judah pin. Your dedication to your family, to tzedakah, and tikkun olam is something we have all learned from and we are very proud of. We wish you a very happy birthday and many more. All our love." It's overwhelming. I take this as a sign that my mom, may she rest in peace, is always with us. And I hope that someday when she is able, our daughter Jolie will continue the legacy and proudly wear her grandmother's pin now that we know exactly where it is. Jolie has joined us at the Lion of Judah conference today, and I'm so proud that she could be with us. L'dor v'dor. Receiving a lion pin is truly a very special moment. And I'm happy to share that despite the challenges of 2020, we were even able to manage some socially distant lion pinning ceremonies. We have a few moments of these special times to share with you now. A few photos, to share with you now. Now, let's make Metro West Lion history together. Some of our newest Lions are here joining us for their very first Lion of Judah conference, and they're wearing their pins for the very first time. To mark this occasion, I ask all of you to unmute yourselves, and let's all say the Shehecheyanu blessing together. Ready? Baruch
Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shechianu manu hazman hazeh.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that story, Susie. As I said in the comments, always be prepared.
Michelle, you're
Yep,
muted.
I just realized. Thank you very much. I am now unmuted. In case I wasn't communicating, Susie, I just want to thank you for sharing that really beautiful and touching story. As I've said, you always have to come prepared with some tissues when you come to a women's philanthropy event. That was really powerful and moving. I did get to see lots of updates in the comments, and as much as I could, I wanted to address some of them. I want to give a shout out. We have some amazing living loges. If you're interested in becoming a living loge, Lynn Harrison pointed that out to me. We already have 10 living loges, and I know she, Kim Hirsch, would be happy to talk to you about it. There's just so much excitement and so many wonderful things happening in our own community. I did notice that Mark Wilf joined us. Mark, I want to tell you that One of the highlights for me yesterday was when you spoke so beautifully about the power of women. I went immediately into our family room afterwards and immediately told Jeff that he needs to write something as moving and beautiful. It was so really touched me, and I know spoke from a very authentic and true way in honoring your mother and certainly our very own Jane. So thank you for all that you do in the community. Okay, one of the best things about being part of this community is listening to your stories and the Jewish journeys that each of you have been on. If this conference were in person, we'd be able to gather for a cup of tea or a cocktail in a hospitality suite. While we can't do that today, we can still spend some time together in smaller groups to get to know one another. So now we will be leaving this Lion Lounge for our Lion's Dens, our own Greater Metro West breakout rooms. In the breakouts, we've asked a few women to kick off the conversations. After about 20 minutes in the Lion's Dens, we will all return to the main Lion Lounge for a few minutes all together and a final goodbye. We will all receive a prompt to join your breakout room. Please accept it and see you back here in 20 minutes. Enjoy. Looks like our breakout rooms are back. Okay. So, welcome back. I really enjoyed meeting and getting to know a little bit more about the women in my breakout room. I hope you all did as well. I know you have been waiting to chat as one big group, but and I want to kick off the schmoozing. But before I do, I really have to genuinely thank the amazing, incredible team that was behind our own Greater Metro West Lion group. Thank you so much to Jen Budlow and Susie Brush for co-chairing the conference. Thank you to Shari Broder, our VP of Major Gifts. Thank you to Jane Wilf, who really delivered the most inspiring conference. I know I took notes and have come back to so many things that came out of it. So thank you for putting together an incredible 2 days for all of us. And I especially want to thank our own women's philanthropy professionals. I cannot tell you that there's no such thing as time off for them. They are really incredible, and it's such a privilege for me to be able to work with all of them, and specifically our director, women's philanthropy director, Diane Bax, and our development officer, Susan Ferber, who really did an incredible job. So now let's open up the lounge for chit chat. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Michelle. Great job.
Yes, Michelle.
So proud of you.
Awesome. Everybody.
Awesome.
There's the roaring noise. I miss.
Diane Bash,
I
thank
know.
you.
June. Hi,
We need,
June.
we need
Hello.
karaoke. Hi,
Yes.
Michelle.
Ruby, I see you from Colorado. You made it into our room too. I'm so glad.
How are you feeling?
So awesome.
You know, Merle Hirschman and I always have this thing whenever we're in the room together. I have to go over, we hug each other because she's my shadchan to Michael Schechner. And
Michelle's so
giving
nice.
you hugs over Zoom.
You too, sweet.
Made my life complete. Thank you.
And what a
Merle.
nice surprise to see Rebecca Gold and Abby Halpern with the Shakianu yesterday.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
such
my
a
I had
nice
no
opening.
idea.
And
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Rebecca,
That was beautiful.
so
That was
beautiful,
so
so
beautiful.
moving.
I would have
Thank
like
you.
put something nice on and like done
Oh,
a good
you look
presentation.
beautiful, Rebecca. So glad.
I have to
Thank
say,
you.
I was very proud to be from Greater Metro West during this. I'm always proud, but this conference, it was hard not to be proud. We really, in the chat room we were representing, on the videos, it was
Maxine,
really lucky.
Maxine Schwartz.
Yeah.
You look beautiful.
Michelle, somehow you should try to get a copy of the three cantors who did that song on I Have a
That
Voice.
was amazing.
We're going to send that out. We're sending it out.
That's wonderful because
That kills
it
me.
is so important and it's terrific. And I think all of us would do well to listen to that.
It's the most beautiful song.
It
Yes.
really is. They
Nice
did
to
such
see
an
you,
amazing
Jane.
job.
You want to hear something else really nice about Greater Metro West? Not really just about women's philanthropy, but about 6 of our young women in our community.
Sure.
You want to hear it? Okay, so SAGE, the Center for Initiatives in Jewish Education, which is an offshoot of the Gruss Foundation, annually they run a Shark Tank, and there are over 100 projects, closer to 200 projects nationally that compete. 4 semifinalists were named. 2 of them were schools from the greater Metro West area. Berea, which is part of Jewish Education Center, and our Orthodox school, and Kushner. Actually 3 girls from Kushner. The Shark Tank ran its course. First prize was won by Kushner, and second prize, very closely competitive, by the Berea girls. So out of the several hundred schools, Jewish day schools in the country, half of the semifinalists were from our community, and the 2 top winners were from our community.
That's amazing.
Great.
That's
Very
fantastic.
Really-
Hey, Sylvia.
Hi,
Hi,
Wendy.
Good to see you.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Merle.
Yeah.
How you
Hi.
doing?
Wendy, are you in Florida?
Which one? Yes, still in Florida.
Could you
Happy
believe
Merle. Huh?
3 Merles? I mean, we're just multiplying as we get older.
And a few Wendy's now.
I have to say, the more we do these open chat rooms, the more polite you all become.
Stop
that. Hey, Jen.
Such an unnatural state for us to all be in.
That's very
like an altered universe.
I remember those early ones, like everyone would be talking at the same time. Now it's like everyone just like looking at each other. But I love seeing all of you and hearing from all of you. And it's just so, really fills me up in such a positive way. I was on such like a high yesterday, and anticipation of, well, of everything yesterday, and in anticipation of today.
Did everybody catch Leanna on?
I did. I put something on. I put something in the chat actually. Like we all love Liana Rothstein. Yeah.
I sent it to her. She was so happy. I feel so close. You know, it's so nice.
Ellen Berkowitz, I saw you holding Molly. I miss her.
She's recovering.
She looks amazing.
She did that.
Oh.
It was
good to see everybody.
Everybody who had a part in organizing this, it was fabulous. Thank
Really
you.
great.
Wonderful, wonderful job, Michelle and your team, and Sherry Beth, and
Susie, Sherry, did great.
Everybody.
Thank you, Jane, for your leadership. Everything was great.
Yeah, we were really, talking to friends in other communities, we were really out ahead. You guys did a great job of allowing us all to be able to enjoy this fantastic conference. Love the conference, but Greater Metro West ladies, you made it all so easy for us. Thank you so much.
Yes, pin envy.
Hi, Anna. Actually, in my little breakout, thank you for saying that, Leslie. And it was really a real labor of love. We really were so excited about doing all of this and sharing it with everybody. I will say pin envy, we have someone new who wants to purchase and wear the pin, and we'll have to do a very special blessing. I want to see if she's still on here, but she came out of my breakout room. So that's like a surprise for later.
Nice.
Oh.
Right now?
Well, how much later?
Yeah, what do you mean? We're ready to pivot.
You know what? Let me, like, I just outed her without her knowing I was going to out her. So let me just private chat her.
Can I share a story? So yesterday I was speaking to Andrea Bergman about the Jewish Film Festival, because she's a lay chair of the film festival. And I said, we really should offer a special film to Next Door and the PJ Library families, that like it's a virtual film festival. Young people who are moving to the community, maybe they'd like to attend a film. And she talked to me about how gratifying all her work has been. And she mentioned, is Karen Aaron still on? That they do these special programs for PJ Library families and parents, but sometimes it's the grandparents joining in. And she mentioned Karen as participating. I thought that is just so nice. Like there's something we're doing, like parents are working or busy with their other kids, and grandparents, because it's virtual, although I assume she was with her grandchild, was are able to participate. And I just thought that made me feel so good about that, and the pipeline of all these young families coming to town who probably accelerated coming to the burbs sooner than they wanted to.
It's very, very, very well run, and I feel very blessed to be a part of it.
Thank you for being here. And I'm able to share that we can't do a real pinning because we couldn't have delivered the pin ahead of time, but Pam Epstein is going to be, oh, look at Sherry Berner, so excited, is going to be purchasing the pin, and it'll be such an honor, Pam, to somehow virtually, we have a beautiful blessing that we'll share with you, but I'm glad that you felt the meaning of what this incredibly inspiring group of women does for the world. So I'm glad that you're part of it all.
Mazel tov, Pam. We'll get it to you.
Wait, and I got another. Wait, this is so exciting. Robin Plattman would like to have a virtual pinning also. I have to say, which would be such a pleasure and an honor.
I wish we had taped when, oh my God. Mrs. Gottesman, I'm blanking. When Paula talked about getting a pin at, how old was she? You were at that conference.
Oh, she never wanted one.
Never wanted one.
Never wanted one.
Sitting in a room listening to people, she got up and said, I'm going to get a pin. And it was so moving. I wish we had taped it. It was so moving.
We have pictures of it.
About, how it had never been something she cared about, but then hearing about what everyone said, it just took on a whole new meaning. And it was really, that was very touching. So.
Yeah.
Very happy
to pass the pin and you in the conference. When you pass the pin and the phone, we can pass the pin.
Barbara.
And
sorry, what?
I have to say, I have the prayer here. I kind of want to say it with everyone.
Absolutely.
I just want to say that I can't remember her name, but there was a chair of Lion of Judah who bought us all kinds of things, bags and
Ruth Legal.
Ruth
Legal.
And I had the rolling bag. It was a black rolling carry-on kind of thing with a big, Lion of Judah picture on it. I was in an airport somewhere in the world, don't even remember where. And someone stopped me and asked me about that bag. People recognize that symbol everywhere. Yep. Everywhere I went with that bag, someone would always stop me and say, "Oh, I know that. I know what that is." Yeah.
That's so funny.
Still use it,
Barbara, because I still have the umbrella that has the lion.
That was Selma Florin did that.
And the pashmina that had the lion on it.
Yeah, Lauren did the little bags with the lion on it.
Yeah, no, and the scarf and all of that. Yeah.
But
10 years from now,
Ruth Legal bought the ones that was really for. She was chairman of the
Lowe's.
The founding chair of Lowe's. She's the founding chair here of Lowe's.
We
need another Ruth Legal.
Yeah.
She was somewhat aggressive in saying you should be.
It's very positive.
That was a very nice way of putting it, Maxine. My mother told me that she wouldn't let you get off the bus until you became one, right?
Well, yeah, right. Who said we were tactful?
Well, as co-chair of Loge with Debbie Siegel, I can't promise you gifts like
No, you can't do
like
it.
Selma, but I will promise you that you will feel really good about leaving a legacy and making sure that we have a strong Jewish community into the future. So anyone who would like to talk to me or Debbie, more than thrilled. I may even find a little gift or something for you.
Paula is very effective in getting the conversation started with endowment, right, Paula? How many? That was like 15 minutes after we met, we got it going, and it worked. She was fabulous. So thank you for that.
You better be careful. You won't be let out of the Zoom room until Paula has a conversation with you.
She's very, very, really good. It was great.
I see Wendy Plaskow's beautiful face there, and I want to thank her for mentoring me since I was in my 30s and scared to death. So Wendy, I miss you and thank you.
I miss you too, Elle. I miss all of you guys. It's different. You know, online is wonderful. We get to see everybody's face individually, but being in a room is I miss it.
Not like being on a bus.
Yeah,
Right.
on a bus. Thank you, Ellen. I love you.
Wendy, I want to jump in too. Best co-chair ever on our Cuba mission and wonderful mentor, and Ellen and all of you and Lori and Paula and Leslie. I miss you guys.
Anna, we miss you.
Anna,
We
we
love
miss
you.
Miss you.
Michelle,
Anna.
you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you, Anna. You know, I spoke in my little breakout room about those who inspired me, and I have to say, it's the women like looking back at me from these boxes. I've often said that it's because of many of you here and who continue to be, who saw me in a way I didn't see myself, and I keep on aspiring to be that person. So
Michelle,
it's such a
you
gift
are
to be in the Zoom room with all of you.
Michelle,
You're awesome, Michelle.
you are doing a fantastic job, and we're very, very proud of you.
So lucky to have you.
Thank you. Really great to see all of you.
I'm shipping nachas, Michelle.
We want to know where Amy Block is going to display her trophies.
I think she should.
You'll want a picture of it as she puts it
On
on
her
the
mantle.
Well, I will display it proudly. And I do want to say, even though we're not together, I am here in Phoenix and Scottsdale. We have had the most high temperatures, gorgeous days, but really hot until yesterday and today. We've had our first days of rain and it's probably in the low 60s. So if there's a
Beautiful.
silver lining, it's going to be that next year, the weather is going to be great when we're all here. And then we can all come to my house and have a party.
200 of your closest
Gonna
friends.
take- we're gonna take you up on that.
And you can see my trophy.
Cannot wait to be together with everybody. Really cannot wait.
I know, me too. Need a hug.
Amy, what's the vaccination schedules like in Phoenix? Is it better than here?
It's really, I actually worked at a vaccination site and at the Arizona Cardinals Stadium, and I could not get over how efficient it was. And they're opening up 2 more gigantic sites. It's all pretty much state run. We don't have it yet at doctor's offices or Walgreens, but it seems to be going pretty well.
How are the appointments?
Okay.
Are the appointments
That's
available?
the only glitch, is getting the appointments.
Yeah.
But once you're there, it goes very smoothly.
Same here. New Jersey's the Wild West.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Florida's good.
So much better than other places.
Right.
So much better than other places. I mean, it's wild here, but at least people are getting, don't even. Listen, love you guys. Let's be together as soon as we can.
We'll all look forward to it.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good luck getting your shots.
Big hugs.
Got mine.
The end.
Bye.
Michelle. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Jane.
Sherry
Bye.
Bernstein.
Thanks, Michelle.
Bye.
Stay well.
Bye. Stay well, everyone.
Bye,
Yes.
Sylvia.
Thank you, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Terry.
Bye.
Hi, everybody.
Pam, we'll be in touch.
Okay, looking forward to it, Diane.
Hi, Lyndon.
Robin Plattman too will be in touch.
Hi, Betty Feinberg.
Beautiful
Hi,
program,
Merle.
ladies.
Also, that's Pam Epstein.
You sang beautifully yesterday, Rebecca.
Oh, thank you.
I said,
Thank you.
I know her.
Hi, Robin.
We're going to be in touch and we're going to pin you beautifully. Get ready for the full force of women's philanthropy coming at you.
I want to be there. You were my roommate, remember, in Alabama. That was a great time.
You think we'll ever get to Memphis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will for sure.
It's too.
All right, thank you.
Absolutely.
Take care, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Great to
guys.
see
Betty.
you. Thank you all. Bye.
It's Merle.
Bye, Wendy
So
Plaskow.
good to see you.
Hi, Merle. Love
Hi,
you.
Wendy.
Bye, Wind.
Bye-bye,
Bye, Merle.
everybody.
Bye,
It was
Bye, Betty.
great
Bye,
seeing
Carol.
all of you.
Hi,
Bye,
Wendy.
everybody.
Bye, Paula. Goddessman, wherever you are. I don't see you.
Her desk was
Yeah.
empty.
Her desk, but she's
Her chair
probably
was
listening.
empty.
Bye, guys. Michelle, great job.